Hey everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where last time we continued learning how to be a blacksmith by getting up to level 16, doing our level 5 quest, and completing our crafting log through level 10. Today, we have another quest from Brithale, our guildmaster. Forgemaster Brithale has something important to tell you. You know what, lass? It may not be my place to say it, me being your guildmaster and all, but I like you. I really like you. Together, there's naught we can't... What? What are you making that face at me? Oh, no, I didn't mean it like that. You're the most promising pupil I've had in God's knows how long is all. I was just waxing sentimental for a moment. You can't honestly tell me you don't get a bit emotional when you've been out on the night before and... forget it. You've been working hard, have you? I can tell. But this is just the beginning, lass. You see, the art of blacksmithing is deeper than the deepest ocean. And if you plan on getting to the bottom of it, you'll need to... Sink? No, that's no good. Alright, how about this? If you mean to sail for the faraway land of, smithing mastery, you mustn't try to make the journey in a dinghy. Bah, the hell's with it. Just make me a dozen bronze rivets, lass. Oh, this man is having a bit of a struggle there, isn't he? But yes, we need to make a dozen bronze rivets for him. A whole 12, so let's see. To make bronze rivets, that's going to require 2 copper ore, 1 tin ore each, so we need 24 and 12. Alright, let's go ahead and get shopping. And let's get crafting. The level 10, any crafting class quest is always going to be something that requires you to make a lot of the same thing. It is going to be the game's way of trying to teach you that you should really be using quick synthesis, because no one wants to just sit there and craft a whole ton of bronze ingots by hand. Sure, it gives you a bit more experience and you can get high quality by crafting things by hand. But if you just need to make a lot of something, especially if you're building up supplies to make something really high-end, or that takes a lot of materials, just use your quick synthesis. There's no shame in it. It is so much better than just doing it by hand. So let's see. 12 bronze rivets. There is a slight issue with the crafter quests. Sometimes they will accept high quality materials as... they'll accept you turning in high quality materials. Sometimes they will not. And quick synthesis will often, especially if you get to higher levels or higher skill, or your skill points get higher, quick synthesis can accidentally make some high quality items. We didn't have that here. But quick synthesis can make high quality items, and depending on the quest, that could actually mean you've wasted a round of quick synthesis and need to go back and make another one that's normal quality. Thankfully we didn't have to deal with that here, but... Brithale, I bring you 12 bronze rivets. How are them rivets coming along? Anytime now, lass? Oh, I finished them, do not worry. Praise the builder, you've done it again. These rivets are perfect. But don't take that to mean they're special, because they ain't. You see, rivets have got to be perfect, and I'll tell you for why. If you're pounding something and your hammer breaks, you can just grab a new one. But it's a whole other story when your rivets fail. Ever seen an airship, lass? Marvelous things they are, but bloody complicated. Now imagine you're a dozen moms above Limsa and your fancy flying boat starts springing rivets. Might be as it's from the engine, might be from the hull, don't make no difference. Whichever it is, you're royally buggered. If I was on that airship last, taking in the gorgeous view as the confounded contraption tumbled down to the earth below, I'd be cursing them rivets with all me heart. Aye, and the half-assed bastard to shat 'em out too. And you wouldn't want that on your conscience, would you? Which is why you must always make quality products what stand the test of time. To help you learn the importance of quality, I want you to try smithing for paying customers. Start by having a word with Tamakri down at the Wench. She should be able to point you in the direction of a few Laminsons as need the services of a talented lass like yourself. Hone your craft, earn some coin, hells, have a drink while you're at it. The wench is always serving. Alright, and that unlocks for us, crafting leave quests. We can now take on leave quests, which we haven't taken a look at, I know. But we can take on leave quests for our crafting classes once you hit level 10 for each of them. Alright, let's see. This is probably a downgrade because we lose 16 perception. Now that is a nice upgrade. The Hempen Kurta, 12 control versus 11 control and 9 craftsmanship. Let's go with the Kurta for now. Because those little stats really do make the biggest difference when you're playing as a crafter. Alright, now then, let me go ahead and take a look at my crafting tree because guess what time it is? It is time to work on the next section of our crafting log. Alright then, so it looks like we are going to need, in alphabetical order, 1 animal glue, 13 ash lumber, 2 brass ingots, which unfortunately we cannot craft brass ingots as a blacksmith or an armor, which is unfortunate, but oh well. After the brass ingots, we have 52 copper ore. Yeah, you're always going to be needing a ton of copper ore. Might almost be worth it just buy 999. See how quickly you run out of that. Next up, we need 2 hard leather, 3 iron ore. Iron ore you can actually get from this guy over here. Then we need 2 jellyfish humors, 2 maple lumber, 5 ragstone whetstones, 1 ram horn, 26 tin ore, 2 undyed cotton cloth, and 1 undyed hempen cloth. And that should be everything you need to get through this next stage of the crafting log. Alright then. Let's see, we are going to first off need to make 26 bronze ingots. After this, we'll need 4 bronze rivets, 1 bronze plate, you know what? Hang on real quick. I almost forgot to do this like I did last time. Food. Do we have any cooked food that we can consume? Raisins aren't the best. Orange juice isn't the best. It'll give me an experience bonus though, and that's what I need. All right, let's get back to crafting those ingots. It's a small 3% experience bonus, but oh god, we're so high level, bronze ingots give nothing. No, wait, they're giving something. Oh, right. That's because the experience numbers are in the chat window, not the general window for some reason. There we go. Now those experience points are popping up. Or I just was not looking in the right place, even though they're dead center on screen. But yeah, it's only a 3% experience boost, but 3% adds up. It means I have to make 3% fewer items to get a level. And we are going to burn through that rested experience bonus, aren't we? Okay then, next up was the bronze rivets, of which we need 4. Then we need 1 bronze plate, which that's going to be, where is that? Have we not made a bronze plate yet? Is that in the next section? I could have sworn it was in level 1 to 5. Bronze plate? Where are you, bronze plate? How am I not seeing it? There's no way that's armor, is it? Bronze plate isn't something you make as an armor, is it? No, that couldn't be the case. Oh my god, but it is! You make bronze plate as an armor, not as a blacksmith. So I guess we're just gonna have to buy that. Oops. Oh well. Now I know. Alright then, now with our base supply set up, let's go ahead and get started on our level 11 to 15 stuff. We'll start out with an amateur's doming hammer. Alright, we're getting 22 per progress. So we need 2 more progresses to finish. Oh, this is nice and easy. And how much will we get as our base quality increase? Let's see. With a good, we're getting 84, so we're probably something like... yeah, around 55 to 61 is our base. Alright, amateur's head knife is done. We're gonna end up making anything that'll be useful as a blacksmith. Doesn't look like... oh, not till level 15. Alright. Then I'm gonna go ahead and focus on being silent and just getting through all of this, because there's so much to craft. Alright, so we have an amateur's chaser hammer that we need to use for crafting, but it is in our armory chest, so we're going to need to pull that back out. Amateur's Chaser Hammer returned to inventory, and that should allow us to actually do the crafting. There we are. And we got a new action for hitting level 18, Standard Touch, which is a combo action with Basic Touch. That's right, we got combo actions. We can combo getting our quality up in order to have better effects. Let's actually check exactly how that works. Standard Touch increases quality with an efficiency of 125%. Combos with Basic Touch. The combo bonus is that your CP cost goes from 32 to 18. So you can use Standard Touch to get 25% extra quality, but it'll be a lot more expensive unless you're actively using it in combo with Basic Touch, so be smart about how you use your combos. Because that is a pretty big increase in CP for only a 25% increase in quality. And we got an achievement for making a ton of stuff as a blacksmith. Nice. Ooh, this is a tricky situation. We got an excellent here. I'm gonna go ahead and skip using Waste Not. Just make use of that because look how much that fills you up. 268 quality points we got out of that. Excellence is always a great condition to get on your materials. In general, good condition occurs after 25% of actions. 25% of synthesis or touch actions. Or Waste Not. 25% of actions generally. When you have a normal condition, excellent occurs after 10% of actions. So it's much rarer, but has some really nice bonuses. I also generally try to never use Tricks of the Trade when I have excellent status, even though you can. It's not a good idea just because it's a waste of excellent, unless like my quality is already maxed out, in which case I don't really have a choice. But if you can help it, I would never use excellent for tricks of the trade. Okay, we don't actually have any iron ingots yet, do we? We haven't been able to craft those yet, but we should be able to at level 16. I'm gonna break the order a little bit, and we're gonna go ahead and craft ourselves an iron ingot. I know technically it's a level 16 crafting recipe, but blacksmith and armor are a little bit weird because they share a lot of recipes, but they get those recipes at different levels. So it gets a little bit funky sometimes, like with bronze plates, which I thought were blacksmith even though they're not, and iron ingots, which are required before you can craft them as a blacksmith. What do you mean high quality uncraftable? Why'd you even give me a quality bar then? Rude. Also, careful about using actions like tricks of the trade while you have waste not turned on, because that does use up one of your turns of extra movement for waste not, which is unfortunate and kind of weird. And I am ending up with a lot of extra bronze ingots. Oops. Did I miscount somewhere? It's very possible I miscounted how many bronze ingots I needed. Listen, these trees are very big. There's a lot of things I have to keep track of for total items. It's very possible that I just... Right, part of it's because my crafting trees assumed I didn't have a bronze head knife or a... What was the other one? Amateur's chaser hammer to already use. I assumed I would need to craft that from scratch, but no, I have those on hand. That's why my counts are off. Alright, and that finishes off all of our crafting recipes through level 15, plus one of our level 16 recipes. Which means we are almost done for the day. All that's left is to clean up our inventory a bit. We'll go ahead and drop everything we built into the armory chest. I really wish I could do this more than one at a time. There we are. Now let's go ahead and make sure we have everything equipped that can be equipped. Rogue, did you get anything? You got new daggers. Marauder, did you get anything? You got a new axe. Nice. And of course, Arcanist probably got exactly nothing. Alright, now let's go ahead and sell off everything extra that we don't need. Shoot. Do we have crossbeam hammers we don't need? Alright, perfect. I don't believe we have... Oh, yes, we... No, we'll hold on to that. Yeah, I'll save any armor for now. Let's check our offhand stuff. Do we have any... secondary tools we don't need? No. We didn't make any secondary tools, so we're fine. Alright, there wasn't too much to sell as usual, but that's fine. It's a good habit to be in. So with that, next time on Final Fantasy XIV. Now that we've done Blacksmith through level 10, I believe we are about ready to move back to main scenario quests. Let's just double check that real quick. Yes, we're moving back to main scenario quests next time. So let's go ahead and go rest up at the inn. I can't believe we're level 20 as Blacksmith already. Gosh, we're gaining experience so fast. It's lovely. But yeah, next time on Final Fantasy XIV, we're going to talk to Baderon and get our next job now that we finished up at Summerford Farms. I will see everyone next time for that.